You could not convict anybody.
Who's convicting?
In a court of law, you are.
Nothing's illegal. Nothing's
judging,
illegal.
You are judging.
No, what he did was
in a court of podcast humanity.
I am judging him for sure.
You just sent him to the chair.
But the podcast court is a lot like civil court. You know, like criminal court, you need a lot more evidence. That's why OJ got off in criminal court.
I've never understood that. He gets off when you need more evidence, less evidence. He has to give away all his shit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Why do you need more evidence?
Either he did it or he didn't. You shouldn't be like acquitted. You didn't do it. Oh, now you got to give me your trophies in your house.
Yeah, what is that?
And your fucking tie tax.
How the fuck does that work? How can they have a civil court where you have less evidence and that's where all your money goes? Like your freedom is worth more.
In that
apparently.
one, it works out because, or sort of worked out. I think he moved to Florida to get around it. Or I don't know what the fuck happened, but because I think he did it. But what am I basing that on? You know?
Yeah. Well, that's
Just
why he's still in jail.
Bullshit. I
mean, he's in jail for a very innocuous crime, trying to get his own shit back with a guy in the room that had a gun. The guy didn't even brandish the gun. He tried to get his shit back, his stolen memorabilia.
I watched a thing on that, and they fucked up by they made some threat that then it made it kidnapping, and they did all these little fucking things.
Yeah.
And he killed 2 white people. So
that's the big one.
The white courts got him years later.
Yeah. That's the big one.
That's what it really was. I mean, it was complete bullshit. Because the reality is, if he didn't kill those fucking 2 people, at least people didn't think that he killed those fucking 2 people. If he did that, I mean, he was OJ, and he was still on fucking NFL Today or whatever. Like, he probably would have been, in and out, and that would have been it.
He might not have even done any time. They might have sided with him because these people were stealing his stuff.
He would have agreed to do a couple of signings at fucking Caesars. He'd signed some footballs and some helmets, and it would have been over. It would have been over. That would have been it.
He would have gone to the Venetian where they have the boat rides and OJ Simpson.
Take around, OJ.
Yeah. That's a weird one, though. Like, everybody's happy about it.
He's not signing anything. He's just taking pictures and doing boat rides.
Yeah, no signing, folks. No signings. He'll take pictures, though. Can't use your camera. It'll be up online, Caesars.com.
Yeah, that'll be it. Yep.
Yeah. Don't
touch him. Just stand next to him.
That's a weird case, right? Because that's a case where we know that that's not why he's in jail, but we're all happy.
Well, I mean, I don't know how I feel about all that fucking shit. I mean, I think the guy did it.
He did it. He did. He wrote a book about it. Remember that?
Oh,
If I Did It?
I Want to Tell You or something.
I think it was called If I Did It. Was that
what
it was called?
If I Did It, this is how I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that book? That book never got published, right? Like, no publisher wanted to. They originally had a publishing deal, but then.
But here's the difference about all this. Is why that rubs me the wrong way that he's in jail, is because of all those fucking white dudes that did all that shit, like blowing up churches with black people in it, like back in the 60s. They would literally be sitting there laughing during the trial, and they would get totally acquitted. And then black people weren't allowed to come along and take their fucking four-wheelers and their hillbilly shit, their stills afterwards in like a civil court. They just completely got away with it. That's why it still seems kind of fucked up.
It's for sale, but they changed a judge awarded the Goldman family the rights to the book, so they get the publishing.
Oh, so you can buy it?
Yeah, so it says it's by Fred and Kim Goldman, but
oh my God,
they didn't write it.
Oh, and what they did?
Oh, they took away if.
No, they put the if. I forget how I did it because I just saw a thing on the if is written in red letters inside the I.
Oh wow!
So just there it is. That right there. It says
oh,
if.
That's crazy.
And it's written blood red.
Wow. Well, what cases are you talking about? A guy's blowing up. I mean, obviously there was some horrendous civil rights violations that took place in the 60s and the 50s as well. And well, all from slavery on, from the 1860s
I'm just
forward.
saying, yeah. And then the table gets turned, and this guy does it, but he has the money to get off, but then he still pays for it in a way. So that's why it still doesn't seem, it's good because, he killed 2 people, so he's not out there, but it's I don't know.
It's a different crime, though. I mean, what he did was a crime of passion against an ex-wife who happened to be with some other guy. Those other crimes are, in a lot of ways, more heinous because they're completely race-related. If you go back to some of the lynchings and some of those horrific crimes.
And those guys, they fucking took pictures.
Yeah. You ever see those photos? Those are some of the most scary photos.
Ugliest photos. Yeah, kids smiling, and they have evil in their
people
fucking
are
eyes.
hanging. Yeah.
And they have, evil. And the kids have, evil. I remember Patrice would show me those photos and would point at the kids going, look at that girl, Bill. She's like probably 48 right now. Where the fuck is she? What does she do for a living?
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow, man.
It's true, right?
Yeah.
It's true. They're out there.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, when you think about how many people have actually gotten arrested for murder versus how many murders get just never solved, it's a crazy number. When everybody looks at those fucking TV shows about cops and, most crimes get solved, but the reality of murders, I think it's like something like 70% go unsolved, something really nutty like that.
Yeah, I talked to a cop about that one time, and I won't say it over the air. It's fucking brutal.
Yeah. You won't say it over the air because it's that bad?
Well, I just don't want to fucking... You
don't want to encourage people to murder?
Yeah.
Give people the green light? Look.
Yeah.
Doing
It's
right.
just, yeah, because we tried to come up with the perfect murder, right? Me and this other guy, DeRosa, on this podcast, and then we had this cop listen to our plans. Mine was the funniest. Guys go, all right, so me and a buddy, and he goes, it's over. He goes, you're already caught. He goes, once you involve somebody else, he goes, somebody's gonna get scared, and they're gonna cut a deal. He goes, it was fucking hilarious, dude. I got like literally, and I had worked this whole thing out, and me and DeRosa were trying to top each other to see which one was better, and I got like, it's like when you watch American Ninja Warrior and the person like stumbles on those first things and goes right into the water. That's what happened. So he told us basically how to, I guess, the audio does exist. So he basically said, if you have no priors and nobody fucking knows, you've never done anything, and if you were to do it, somebody you're just completely not even connected to.
Yeah, that's a buddy of mine who's a cop said the same thing.
And nobody saw it. Like, there's nothing, like, there's no way, because there's no rational connection to it, there's no trail to follow.